David Oshry, David Szymanski, Davy Wamjack. The following will be a twisted tale of meddled affairs, and will outline the lies and deceptions of the evil Oshry, owner of New Blood Games Interactive. I am the aforementioned Wamjack, and you are watching a Top 10 documentary. But first, let me tell you what David Oshry has hidden from you, lurking behind the curtains for all these years. He seems a well-adjusted and fun guy with his own indie publishing company, yet he hides a far less attractive side of himself away from the public eye. A downright criminal and devious face, he has just the right mask to put in front of for his public relations online. David Oshry has been intentionally abusing his consumers' trust consistently over the course of New Blood's entire career, and his whole consumer base has tended to laugh it off in favor of believing the bold-faced, malicious subversions he has dealt them under a fake laugh, in the guise of a personable and lighthearted studio head. In reality, he has promised releases of new games and /or updates to pre-existing games under his studio's wheelhouse, and yet these releases never come. Even worse, exclusively obtained leaks indicate far more anti-consumer and downright sinister actions are planned, in place of the updates he has so feverishly held above his adoring fans' heads. Over the following documentary, I'll be going into the lies, deceptions, and falsified alter ego David Oshry hides from all of us, and why it's a threat even greater in scope for more than just New Blood fans, or even consumers as a whole. Let us set the scene. Today, metaphorically, is Tuesday. It is also September 9th, year of our Lord 2021. It was a dark and stormy night when, with no prior warning, a new tweet had aired from the Twitter account of Mr. David Oshry. This tweet was captioned, no way? You know the type. All caps, followed by the classic question-exclamation duo type deal. However, this post also contained a Steam store page link and screenshot taunting a supposed PC port of the hit game Twisted Metal Black. Now, if real, this would be a huge deal. This was a classic PlayStation 2 game that had released June 18th of 2001, a whopping 20 years before Oshry's diabolical tweet. 20 long years had passed with no word of any sort of PC support for the game. So this sudden surprise announcement had many in hysterics of joy. While it may seem unlikely to many now, this came at a time where PlayStation had just recently begun supporting the Steam platform, with newer releases such as Horizon Zero Dawn, Days Gone, and God of War 2018. The possibility, while slim, was there, and many had high hopes for this timeless entry in the Twisted Metal franchise. However, all hope would die upon clicking on the link provided, which led to the store page for a recent indie game titled Cruelty Squad. Perhaps this was a subtle hint at the cruelty of joke that David had just played out, and the squad of angry fans who would soon be let down. Regardless, this post was made with nothing but malicious intent and corporate greed. This, unfortunately, is only the beginning to a harrowing tale of many tears, betrayals, and misfortunes. However, before we can dive into this, it is important to study the Oshry as a character, so that you can truly understand his position of power and how he so carelessly abused it. David Oshry, as a wee lad, was simply a man with a dream. He was born on a ranch in the slums of New York City. He found a name for himself in the games industry, co-developing Rise of the Triad reboot in 2013. This reboot was primarily known for being a lazy, shitty cash grab that didn't even include a battle pass. Keep note of this, as it will be a reoccurring theme throughout the video. Anyway, riding off the success of this title, he went on to form the publishing label New Blood Interactive just a year later, in 2014. This label would become notable for publishing indie hits, which primarily aimed to emulate a retro FPS style, in the likes of old id Software, 3D Realms, and Apogee titles. Spanning from 2014 to 2022, they would publish Dusk, a medieval Gloomwood demo, a medieval demo, and Dusk demo. They would also, during this time, release Dusk multiplayer mode, but nobody knows exactly where this fits into the timeline, chronologically, to this day. Regardless, all of these games released to similar scathing reviews due to their stunning lack of battle pie, despite the modern industry trend in favor of them. Confusingly enough, Dusk even received a sequel by the name of Dusk 82, despite never receiving a Dusk 2 through 81. Continuing this trend of shocking anti-consumer actions, Mr. Oshry would make the aforementioned fated tweet that would go on to split and enrage his community of dedicated tools forevermore. The story begins a mere 2 days later on September 11th, when Davey reached out to the figure in order to air my reasonably disgruntled opinion.
Dear David Oshry. Hi, David. Please send directly to David Oshry. I'm a big fan of New Blood Interactive and many of your games, such as a medieval Gloomwood's demo. I write to you today because I want you to know you've pissed me the hell off. Yesterday, as of yesterday, you tweeted a fabricated screenshot of Twisted Metal Black coming to the Steam store. https://twitter.com/davidoshry/status/1436135770427834379. I take this shit seriously. I know that you know exactly who you are f***ing with. Us Twisted Metal fans are desperate for Twisted Metal Black, and you know it. That's why you took advantage of us. I am the kind of guy who can take a joke, but this time you went too far. You crossed the line today, that day, and there is nothing you can do to make it up to me, except one thing. Let's cut to the grease. I want Twisted Metal Black now, and I want it now. I'm mad, you're mad, we're all mad, and this has gone on for too damn long. So here's the tunity. You release Twisted Metal Black on Steam. This is the only way to make me not pissed off and hate you, and only way to make me buy Dusk on my Nintendo Switch and not hate you. Otherwise, there is no chance I will be buying or playing Dusk on my Nintendo Switch. All I play Dusk on is my ass. Same goes for any other game you fucking release, so don't even try it. I have attached an image of myself being angry at you to prove my damned point. You are a motherfucking bastard until you prove otherwise. This is your final warning before my rage gets bigger. If this happens, mark my fucking words, you will be getting another email.
While somewhat harshly worded, this email served to convey my heated emotions, so as to make him understand the exact consequences of his tweet. Being a reasonable man, I even offered him an ultimatum. I would quell my rage for him. Granted, he gave us the port which he had taunted us with so sadistically. Again, being the reasonable man I am, I gave him the benefit of the doubt and even offered to try out his arguably most popular release, Dusk. I attached an image of my angered grimace to express the sheer gravity of the situation. Then hit send and waited patiently for a response. That response would come the very next day with a simple,
"Understandable. Have a nice day."
While glad that he had taken the time to read and respond to my heartfelt message, part of me felt uneasy. Such a simple, short message had a foreboding aura to it. Had he truly understood my plight? Or was he just trying to shake another perceived hater off his back? I gave it some time, allowing Oshry time to work on the port while I silently contemplated the matter from my end. Days passed, then weeks. I waited until October 4th before finally reaching out to the lad again.
Hello again, David. Please send directly to David Oshry again. Long time no hate, you. Anyway, how have you been? Hope it's been well. I bring no ill will to you to this day. This will not remain the case come next Tuesday. You remember our agreement, don't you? You are to release Twisted Metal Black on Steam as we agreed upon. Perhaps this date could be subsided if you were to give an update as to how the release is going. You are working on this, right, David? As a side note, I have noticed the release of Dusk on Switch, and I am very glad to see this is the case. This is not because I wish to play it on Switch, but because I wish to continue proving my damn point only playing it on my ass. You know what? I want. Put out the Twisted Metal Black or I'll play the Dusk on your ass. Seriously, I am twice as mad as I was before. Pick related. Seriously. You don't want this twice to become thrice, lest it both your ass on the line of my Dusk on your ass. Let me know what you are thinking, or you will never hear again. The Tuesday. Please ignore this email if Twisted Metal Black is already on Steam by the time this is received. Please ignore this email if you are not David Oshry and share it to David Oshry so he does not ignore it. Thanks a ton.
Again, harshly worded, but I was further justified this time due to his lack of responsive action. I again included my furious frown, this time twice, to place emphasis on my growing contempt. I even had the common decency and professionalism to include a few extra clauses congratulating him on the then-recent port of Dusk to the Nintendo Switch handheld system, and offered again to revoke my anger upon Twisted Metal Black's release. However, the bastard ignored this email entirely, and I would contact him again 6 days later, on the 10th.
To the Oshry it concern. A week has come and gone, no TMB on Steam. I think it is suffice to say I'm mad. But I will not dwell on these thoughts today. I am granting you an extension to the terms provided because I am very awesome and forgiving. I want to make it clear that I don't think you deserve this, but I am very busy today and will get back to you within the near week future. On the matter, your days have been numbered, and so has my rage. This is your final chance to publish Twisted Metal Black on my Steam store and my ass. Good day. Angry fan of Twisted Metal Black. Not Dusk, I think, but haven't played it yet and may in the future will keep you updated.
I kept it short and sweet, praying that this would be the one that reclaims his attention, and by some kind of divine intervention, it did. He responded 2 days later, simply stating,
"When you actually see what we're working on, you gonna flip out."
This got the gears in my head twisting. Maybe it wouldn't be Twisted Metal Black, but the potential for any other entry of the beloved franchise would be just as fruitful. Regardless, the details were unclear, so I would need to follow up on this message as soon as I read it. This next message was sent on the 13th.
Mr. David Oshry, I only. Or should I say, Pister Lamevid Oshry Crybonedly. Because you made me confused that day. You say I'll be excited for this new game. But is this new game Twisted Metal Black on Steam? You better hope my ass it is. If it is not, I demand to know what it is. You owe this to me, David, and don't pretend you don't. Ever since that day you fucked with me, you owed this. You owed it. So if you are working on something other than Twisted Metal Black, okay, I know how business works. You better be releasing Twisted Metal Black right after. And don't even think of not showing me what you are doing now. If you don't do this, I will have no choice but to release my demon inside so that he becomes my demons outside. Even then, whatever it is, I don't give a ass about it unless it is Twisted Metal Black Steam Edition. But whatever. I am tiring of these emails, oh shittery. But you know what is owed. P.S. I have played this Dusk demo to completion, since explaining that I have not played Dusk ever yesterday. It sucked, and I regret playing it to this very day. Maybe it was just because I chose to play it on my ass, but the game felt bland and tasteless and stupid all over. However, you know that I believe in second chances, as I have given you too many. Therefore, I give Dusk a second chance and probably like it this time. We'll keep you updated when this happens.
The email was concise and to the point, with the attached angered lowers reaching new heights. Of course, in typical Oshry fashion, he would go on to respond,
"There's no Dusk demo, lol."
Now, of course I'm not an idiot. While David thinks he can get away with this type of gaslighting, I had the receipts to back me up. After all, I had played the Dusk demo to completion. Unfortunately, he had removed the store page for the demo and had removed it from my account, so I lacked the proof to back this up. However, this gave me a devious ploy to return a taste of David's own medicine. I took to the keyboard and started hammering away my rebuttal. It would come another day later on the 14th.
Dear David, you insult me? I know what I play, apparently better than you know your games. Look at this proof I made. It proves that there is in fact a demo and demo bundle for Dusk, Episode 2, The Facilities, and it proves that it sucks, just as I surmised. Now make a wisecrack like that again and I'll do more than just prove you wrong. And know what else? I doctored that image because I am a doctor. I actually earned my doctorate in your stupid degree. Didn't even need it either. See how easy it is to make fake and hurtful and dubiously devilishly maligned fake page? You see the effect it has, do you? And may I remind you that you have yet to confirm my Twisted Black's metal suspicions? I want confirmation that you are making this game on Steam now and forever. Thanks for you complying. P.S. I was going to give the Dusk demo another chance last night, but you peeved me off. I was too blinded by rage to attempt the game again, so I didn't. Maybe today it will be better. That's up to you, Davis. Until then, my anger keeps building, brick by brick.
The edit had taken hours, and the long response had taken hours more. But finally, I would be able to lay this debate to rest. I had won. Or so I thought. The Oshry left me on red for 5 days. 5 whole days of perceived victory. Before he responded.
If I was less busy, I'd reply better to these very high-effort emails. Thank you.
Up until now, he had considered me a joke. A tool incapable of any real change. A douche with no sway in the matter. This infuriated me further, but I withheld immediate judgment. I let my rage build up for 11 days, when I would send a follow-up on the 30th, just the night before Halloween.
Dearest Davy, you probably think me to be the fool. Think this to be a game to you. Well, guess what? You, my friend, are sorely mistaken. It's not, and this is game over for you. It is the eve of Halloween, and I feel more hollow than ever because of your actions. How does this make you feel? Do you even realize that your actions have consequences? All I ask is for one simple thing. You know it. You promised it to me anyway, didn't you? I'm at my wit's end, David. And at this point, I'm getting close to even settling for Twisted Middle Hit-On for PSP for Steam. But I'm not there yet, so it better still be black. I've said it before, and now I must again. I tire of this game, Davy. This is why it is game over, Davy. This is my final email to you. This is not to say I am ready to settle without what you owe me. That one tweet, that one fateful day, started all of this. That one decision you made to fool me. Bet you wish you could take it back. But not now, sucker. Now you own this debt to me. Despite this being my last email, your debt will live on. It will writhe and rustle, wiggle and wrestle, until Twisted Metal Black is on Steam Store, as you shown the world it would be. Until that restless worm will live in the back of your brain until the day you die. Release of Twisted Metal Black on Steam Store. Not only this, but I will be waiting in ultimate anticipation. I will rear my angry face, pictured below, religiously symbolically, when you are least expectant. And you will not like it. Not one. Not at all. Please print out this email and sign your name here to make it legally binding, that you will release the Twisted Metal Steam. If you do not print out and sign this email, I will be forced my hand into becoming even more pissed and pursuing further anger action. With all the cards on the table now, I would like to end this email by wishing you and your family a safe and happy Halloween.
I feel I was overly kind at this point. Perhaps even too kind in the face of an even more dickish Dave by each email. Regardless, I made my intentions clear and detailed the full extent of my upset as the scowls began to build upon themselves. I awaited a response in eager anticipation, but received nothing of the sort. In fact, David had even gone as far as to create a new email address to try to shake me. But I was not fooled. Through extensive research, I was able to find this new account and send another follow-up on November the 14th, after giving me some time to blow off steam and clear my head.
Dear David Oshry. Hey David, it's me. Cool new email. You know what I want. I'd do the song and dance with you yet again today, but I am not good at dancing today. It is much like Doom 2, Hell on Earth for me. I mean for you. Not the me dancing. It's about what it is for you to do the release The Twisted Metal Black on Steam. Otherwise you get Doom 2, Hell on Earth. In real. But it's your life, not like on Steam and playable. Oh, but you ported that to Steam though, huh? Hey Davey, busy fucking ass and not porting game? Twisted Metal Black too hard for you, or are you too hard for Twister Metal? Maybe you still sit upon a high horse. Too good to hold up your end of the deal. Too good for me. Do you think you're the bee's knees, Davy Osh? I'll go at the horse knees and you fall off really high horse and realize you need me. I am your fan base. Anyone else buying Gloomwood demo on my ass? Show me the sales figures. And never mind, I don't care. All I care is Twisted Metal Black. My final message and whatever. Fucking give it. I am so tired and this fault lies on your own shoulders, Blades. Love you, baby, thanks.
After no response, I waited some more. Come December 12th, he was still ignoring me, so I gave him another piece of my mind.
Dear David, it me, no longer angry, come to terms with the taste of the metal. Want to play Turok 2 Seed of Evil with me sometime? Let me know. Merry holiday, by the way, motherfucker. Me, no angriness today.
As I realized the unlikeliness of the Twisted Metal port I was owed, I offered another option. Perhaps, just maybe, we could rekindle our long-forgotten friendship? Leave the whole discrepancy behind. Forget the tweet and the angry chains of back-and-forth rants, all the bickering. Bond over a friendly game of Night Dive Studios' Hex Engine remaster of Turok 2, Seeds of Evil. I was naive, and just looking for a way to end the dispute with minimal aftermath, despite the circumstances. Dave simply would not have it this way. Of course, he did not respond. I applied further pressure on the 19th as the uncomfortable air between us built.
David, I'm sorry. Please play Turok 2 with me. We can make things better. I just need someone to play Turok 2 with. Please. Somes. Okay, thanks. Bye, Dave. Tedrick guy.
And on that very day, he would respond with a maybe. not very promising, but not necessarily shooting the possibility down either. This, while small, was decent progress considering the previous exchanges. I responded.
Just let me know when Turok 2 then. Got it off Steamed version. Very impressive gameplay. Not very good like Turok 1, but no biggie. Señorito Ted.
And again, I waited. David's inability to respond reliably really began to piss me off. But I tried to bury that feeling out of fear that it would only drive us further apart. This would turn out to be futile in the end, of course, but at the time it seemed possible. I waited some time, then tried to spark a new conversation on the first of the new year, 2022.
Happy New Year! 2022, year of the Turok 2. Can't wait to play it soon, man. Stay in touche. Thanks. Really don't want to mad at you, aged. I told other David my balls were sore. This is no longer the case, in case you were worrying. Feel much better now.
The other David bit, of course, referring to David Szymanski, the developer of Dusk. While not a huge part of the story, he is responsible for a portion of New Blood, and thus David Oshry's fame. We also had some light contact during this whole saga, but nothing worth noting. Besides that quick aside, it is important to note that, again, regular David ignored my plea. The frustration gradually welled, understandably. After being detached from the situation for quite some time, after taking a nice personal break, I would release my rage within and strike back on February 22nd, just as hard as before.
David, you have pissed and shitted me off with your lack of inaction. It has been a whole February month, and yet there is no Toasted Metal Black. Same goes for Dinosaur Game. You have forced my hand unto a pawn, and I will be seething of rage now. My wrath is unending. Only will we play Turok 2 or Toasted Metal Black Steam release will I return to state of bliss instead of my current state of piss. Please, David, I don't want to be the forever piss. You are my only hope. Last angry face picture come back. Spoiler, he will be in next email if need be. Other than that, please have a good Tuesday. Best damned day of the week, I tell ya. Sweet dreams.
And my patience would pay off. He would respond a mere 3 minutes later, wishing me a happy 222222. Now, of course, it accidentally included an extra 2 in this message, but I did not bring it up, out of fear that I might sour the pleasant turn of our exchanges had just taken. I would wait a bit again to see if these exchanges continues, but alas, they did not. This is when I stumbled across the PC video game distribution platform known as Humble, or Humble Bundle. They were currently running a collection of retro FPS-themed games, which, being New Blood's strong suit, included the popular Dusk and Medieval games at a heavily discounted price. I purchased some for me and my friends, hoping to enjoy the games together, when I realized that not only did they lack battle passes, they lacked multiplayer modes entirely. I wrote to David.
Dear Beavis, you diabolical evil man. I saw you put Dusk video game and a medieval demo video game in the new Dumble Bundle. I call it new Dumble Bundle because what the fuck? I bought this bundle 4 times for all 4 of my friends, which are real, so that we could play Dusk multiplayer mod and a medieval demo multiplayer mode. in multiplayer. On our collective asses. Imagine my surprise when I realized there is no Dusk multiplayer mod or a medieval demo multiplayer mode. God damn it. You sniveling, conniving bastard. You have doomed me day and day again and caused demise of me, Jerry, Real, Frank, Real, and Jameis, realest of my friends. Our asses are mad, and you are to blame. Shiver me timbers, David, I hate you. Do the right thing. It's too late for my ass, and every other ass for that matter. But it's not too late for us, friend. Or Twisted Metal Black or play Rock'em Soccer Dino Slop Hunter with me. Now, immediately. Thanks, okay, bye. It's pretty cloudy today, by the way. Perhaps foresighting of hauntings to come. Love and bugs. Davey. My name is better. Jack.
He responded, telling me that I spent too much time with my emails, and so I responded in full.
Dave, your response offends me. Sure, I spent too much time writing you for being a bad asswad. But you spend your time wisely fooling people out of Twisted Metal Black to Steam, huh? Think that isn't too much time? You disgust me. Ruining my hopes and also my dreams with your conniving connivery. It sickens me to the bone how you can just say that to me and have a plank in your eye. Matthew 7:5. You promised this to me too many times. Once, when on Twitter. To not follow through now. We are brothers in blood. Twisted Blood Black fans. You would continue to do this for one of your own? Insult him so? As if wasting time for what you love? Would you not make the same sacrifice if you were me, dear Davey? You think I play fun. I play mean. Heed my words. Court Twist Metal Black, or else bad. You cannot avoid this encounter forever. You must heed my messages sooner or later, Oshry guy. By the way, Turok 2 has multiplayer mode, unlike Dusk and or a medieval demo. You are inferiora. Let that sink in. But play it with me. https://u2.be/x9bosdhckhg. Watch this video and look at my angered expression pictified below. Then you will understand. This boy is furious, and there's a storm a-coming on David. Oh, and by the way,
For reference, the YouTube video listed was bad to the bone. While not necessarily important in the grand scheme of this debacle, I think the song is very cool, and I directly influenced the following skeletal jump scare below. However, I digress. In my endless scheme to return to David's good graces, I tried to do him a solid next. I conceived the battle pass that Dusk so clearly needed, and sent it his way.
alright, Dalem. I've had some time to do my further research, and I will admit, I have fucked. I have discovered that Dusk does indeed have multiplayer mod by 7 name of Dusk Wolf. However, do not think that makes you off the hook. Ignoring the obvious Twist, Metal Black, and Throg Tube you owe me, I find major issue in the content of said multiplayer Dusk mode. Clearly upon opening said mode, I was struck with a feeling of unincomprehensible rage. Are you kidding me? This sorry excuse for multiplayer option doesn't even have the Dusk Battlepass as a feature? Tell me this, David, and other David. I am mad to the bone! He clearly does not give a single damn about his baby game because it is, if he would have his development a battle pass of at least 100 tiers. Below I will suggest 100 tiers of possible season. 1 Dusk Battlepass content. Make sure that other David sees this so he can get off his lazy ass and make Battle Pass real. Number 1. New gun. Maybe cool. Cowboy revolver because other David was not very smart and forgot to add one originally. Number 2. Dusk hamburger object item. Number 3. New episode called Dusk 2, which is like all the other episodes, but he makes it betterer. Number 4. Backflip option so I can backflip. Number 5. Bigger rats. Number 6. Grampy Toxicator. Older. Number 7. Cowboy hat. Number 8. Double cowboy hat. They stack. Number 9. Infinite cowboy hat. But you can duck them. Number 10. Player customization to let you use cowboy hat unlocks. Number 11. A medieval full game. Number 12. Battle Royale mode of sorts. Number 13. Hot dog item. Number 14. I know you are a fan of Fallout 76, regular David, so maybe put the Fallout 76 gnome in game somehow. Number 15. Double XP boost. Number 16. Magical goo that converts double XP boost to rat hat if one so desires. Number 17. Make it so you can stand on the soap, but you will slip instantly and die. Then give player soap-proof shoe at this tier. Number 18. Various condiments for hot dog and hamburgers items. Number 19. Triple barrels shotgun. Number 20. Double barrels shotgun. Number 31. Doubles triples barrel shotgun. Number 32. Third hand for player, so it can hold 3 guns and shoot better. Number 33. E4M4 called World of Scary. Lots of ghost effect and new goblin enemy to really scare the player, which is me. 33.5. Twisted Metal Black minigame as secret level in E4M4. Number 34. Fishing rod and fishing minigame. Number 35. Chili dog hot dog variant and cheesy dog hot dog variants. Number 36. Dancing emotes. A lot of them. Number 37. Rubber band gun. Number 38. VR mode like a medieval, but better. Number 39. Mode that makes the game faster. Number 40. New Dusk Guy emblem to equip in player menu. Number 41. Banana knife like from Serious Sam. Number 42. Whooping enemy. 43. Free ultra kill. Stake'em key for me at this tier. Thanks. Number 44. Nothing on tier 44. This is a prank on the player and can be very, very funny. Number 45. This tier has 2 items to make up for that previous joke. Cheese for hamburger and pickles item for hamburger item. Number 46. Airplane you can fly. Number 47. Love and support. Friendship. Number 48. 48 new hats in options. Number 49. If you ever played Halo 2, then you would know of the scene where I jump on the old guy flying pod and beat the living craps out of that old guy. Tier 49 has new level with this in it. Number 50. Open world. Number 51. Reference to my ass. Maybe customizable player ass option? Would be funny, I think. Number 52. You can drink the green water for power of green ability power up. Number 53. Gorilla model. Number 54. Cool race car. Number 55. Dual hot dogs, but there are 3 and you can hold one in each hand now. Number 56. Same as 55, but for hamburger. Number 57. You give player you Turok account information so that they may someday play Turok 2 with you like me. Number 58. Homeworld. Painstakingly modeled to look like some sort of hyper-realistic Home Depot. Number 59. Frog. Number 60. Swamp level for the frogs to reside upon. Number 61. Glide suit and grapple hook, because those are fun. Number 62. More giblets, because giblets are cool. Number 63. Drink of juice, plus straw for juice boxing. Number 64. I am running out of ideas fast, but I think that some sort of minigun might be cool. Number 65. Dusk 2. Number 66. Roguelike mode that makes the game all roguishly. Number 67. Year 1 DLC Pass, which includes episodes 2 and 3 of Dusk. Number 68. Calendar, so you will know what year 1 ends. Number 69. Sex mode. Number 70. Year 2 Pass. New calendar. Year 2 Pass can have levels in it too if you want. Number 71. Better soundtrack with Kanye and Eminem guest star. Number 72. Dusk Remastered with 4K textures and Creation Club content. Number 73. Dusk, the movie. Number 74. Sandwich Object. Number 75. Ham Sandwich Variant. Number 76. Turkey Sandwich Variant. Number 77. Peanut Butter Jelly Sandwich Variant. Number 78. Eggs Sandwich Variant. Number 79. Fork for eating. Number 80. Fork in Road in new level called Fork of Road. It has 2 paths, but both are fun. Number 81. Unbreakable flashlight so that I stop getting pissed off. Number 82. Gnome in E1M1 that I can bring to the end of the game for bonus gnome achievement. Number 83. Googly eyes for shotgun, maybe other guns as well. Number 84. Metal detector that finds secrets and hidden metal objects. Number 85. MMO mode with class selection unlocked. Number 86. Better fishing rod to make fishing easier. Number 87. Crafting. Number 88. Places whooping enemy sound from earlier with new better wee-wah sound effect. Number 89. Infinite ammo, but it's not a cheat, so I feel less bad about doing it to win. Number 90. Gorillas. Number 91. Tetris option hidden in the settings menu. Number 92. A boat to ride. Number 93. Branching dialogue in main E2 and only E2. Number 94. Sequel to Dusk Demo. Number 95. Tiny Man mode. You can be the tiny man. Number 96. Jump higher boots. Number 97. Jump shorter boots. Number 98. Perk tree unlocked. Number 99. Some sort of Turok crossover. Maybe a dinosaur? And finally, number 100. Broken Steel DLC that raises the Battle Pass max to level 101 and lets me continue from an old endgame save. Level 101. Flaming Skullface and 500 atoms for in-game store, which I will detail in a future email.
As you can tell, the list was well researched and considered. It took a lot of work and effort, but David agreed, stating,
Okay, but some of these ideas are pretty good.
and so I offered another.
Just you wait for my medieval battle pass suggestion list, dude man.
Which unfortunately took longer than I expected.
Dearest Davis, I am sorry, but the Dusk Atom Shop and the Medieval Battle Pass are taking longer than anticipated. We have been working around the clock, but I like to extend an extension. Delay the two maybe a few day or so. Least I crinkle under the might of powers beyond my comprehension. I am sure you understand. David Oshry. One home guy to another home guy. A heart to a Bart. Baby Wamherf. P.S. P stands for please. S stands for standby. While I work my ass off at your behest, will let you know when finished it.
This is when I found David to be thief. He had taken my painstakingly concocted creation of the Dusk Battlepass and shared it on Twitter as his own. No credit, no thank you, no kiss on the cheek. I was infuriated and took to the keyboard to hammer out a response to this latest action.
David, you best believed I am peeved. After further consideration and ponderation, I have discovered that this tweet of yours, of mine, and has pissed me off. Here's why. You share my personal business transaction with the World of Goons Twitter website. This is very unprofessional, and in my humble opinion, not very professional of you. This is reason number one. Reason number two is that Dusk has not been updated with Battle Pass update yet. At this rate, I will need to send the ideas for Season 2 by the time you have it implemented, Slow Bob. The true reality is that I don't even care about these two reasons. In fact, they are no longer reasons. The real reason is that Twisted Metal Black is not out yet, and Turok At is not played yet. This is not okay. You need to get off your high hog and get to. Go. You also show only this because you know if you share my outrage over Twister Metal Black, everyone would be just as mad as me. You would feel the wrath of my army. Not to mention that you still need to receive my seed. My Turok 2 Seed of Evil, of course, which you play with me. I will not sleep at nights until these are done. This is problem of me. Until then, David, you is my enemy. This is my facer until then. Quickly descending into madness. But fret not, Davum. You will still receive your 100 Medieval Battle Pass ideas list. However, you will not be receiving your Dusk Atom Store suggestions list until Twisted Metal Black is within my Steam video games library of awesome. My time and work isn't free, David. My hatred is. Please close your eyes before reading the PS below, or have someone else within the New Blood offices read it for you, as it is top secret to you, and you are not supposed to know of it. P.S. You should print this image in color. Might not work if not in color. And then hang it in the office. But do not look at it. Do not look at the image while reading this, or printing this, or while hanging this image in your office. Thanks. Okay, now close the email, and so you can open your eyes now. Bye, David. Have a good one. Oh, forgot to mention. Put a bowl of dartboard dart next to where you hanged up the image. Make sure not to look at the image still, though. Be very careful. Maybe write a note on jar of darts, say, throw at Dave, but pay no attention to note. Thank you. Happy Friday. Peace out. The end.
Of course, I did not want to bring back the angered glare, but at this point I felt I had no choice. David would not respond to reason. He would not respond to pleasantries. He would not respond to support. He only responds to hatred. So I took another shot, even attempting to play a little joke on him as a little revenge. The dumbass fell for it, of course, but never responded to the damn message. So now he doesn't even respond to hatred? What does he respond to, if not rage? Perplexed and feeling hopeless, I took my sweet time. But eventually, a new message of mine came to fruition, alongside another note.
You are of crap. Today I begin my message with a humble request of you. Do you remember that image I had you print out and hang in the office that you share another developers and put darts next to for no real reason and not to look at also? Go and look at it now. Go on. Come back and continue reading once you've seen it. April Fool's, David Shitsty. You got fooled. I bet there was a giant dart stuck right in your fat-ass schnauzer. How does it feel to be the April Fool? Now to the matter at hand. You announced yourself to delay all development today until next year? When the crap is Black Metal Car Shooter coming out then? I am pissed off most thoroughly by this. You promised me Twisted Metal Black, David. Do not forget this. I am simply here to reap what you have sown. You sowed it for me, Dave. But now you too addicted to this dumb Dark Souls remaster to develop the one game you promised me? It is stupid. I have decided to give you inspiration to get off your lazy good-for-nothing except developing Twisted Metal Black on Steam and maybe a few other games. Stupid ass, and get to work. Inspiration is not in the form of the Medieval Battle Pass I promised you from week of yore. Think of it as exchange of sorts. I give you brilliance, you may apply to profitable game, and you provide Twisted Metal Black on Steam. Capiche? Good. Choppy chop. Anyway, here is my Medieval Battle Pass list. Number 1. New helmet shaped like some sort of ox. Number 2. Sword with a double edge for have double power. Number 3. Throwing rock for throwing at enemy. Number 4. Change game title in menu to medieval, so it makes sense. Number 5. Cowboy whip plus hats. Can use the same model from Dusk Battlepass to save on dev time. Number 6. Secret area called Secret Area with $1 billion in it. Number 7. Dusk full game. Number 8. Transmogrification. Number 9. You get leveled up to level 2 and can upgrade 2 of your stats. Number 10. A medieval season pass and soundtrack and Spanish language pack DLC and 4K textures pack DLC. Number 11. 3 5-tier grant in the Dusk Battlepass. Good for cross-promotion or something. Number 12. Boots of Steel. Good for kicking. Number 13. Boots of Teal. Good for style. Number 14. Big Man Mode. Be big man and stomp upon foe. Number 15. A medieval live-action Netflix adaptation. Number 16. Bonus features section from main menu. Number 17. Cool red cape that glow in moonlight and have super realistic waving texture so I feel cool. Number 18. William Shatner boss fight. Number 19. New level called the Castle level, where you are in a castle of big and have to go to the top and save the princess and then you get a kiss and it is lovely. Number 20. A medieval 2, but instead of being like a medieval 1, it's more like Elden Ring 1. So it's better game. Just kidding, I love you. And it has dual wielding. Number 21. Big Bone Hammer. The BBH. Number 22. Big Falls Canyon Level. The BBC. Number 23. Big Boy Benson. Very strong to kill or be. Choice is yours. Number 24. Halo 3, baby. Number 25. Fog of War. Number 26. Fungus Wizardry. Number 27. Fungus Frog. Number 28. Some sort of magical spell that teleports you to the final boss immediately and they are already dead because magic lets you do anything. Stupid. Number 29. Rampy the Dark Heart, who is more like normal the Dark Heart level, but more intense and elderly. Dies in one hit because old people are weak. Number 30. Lego Ultra Kill game with original Gunk Droid included and Jar Jar excluded. Number 31. Trailer for Lego Indiana Jones built into Lego Ultra Kill. Crashes my computer at Rubber Ducky Part. Number 32. Purple Heart Award for my honor in saved in-game. Number 33. $20 USD for playing the game so much I get it for free. Number 34. Chicken Leg. Number 35. Tim Allen VO replace all line in every New Blood game ever made. Number 36. Longer sword. Reach longer guy. Places normal sword. Number 37. Shorter sword. Useless. Replaces longer sword. Number 38. Normal sword. Much better than stupid, dumb shortest sword. Replaces it. Number 39. Shotgun. Much better than sword in general. Replaces all weapons and has infinite ammo and does one-hit kill and doesn't need to be reloaded and has big range like whole map and can blast hard. Number 40. Bucket to store stuff in. Number 41. barbecue sauce for aforementioned chicken leg. Number 42, worm supply. Number 43, worm helmet, armor for worm, +1 worm armor. Number 44, fishing rod and moe that can be actively put worm supply in bucket and stored stuff. Number 45, sexy lady who can fish with you and be your loving wife. Number 46, hundreds of readable lore books like Elder Scrolls have. Number 47, VR mode that you advertise on the telly but never comes out. What gives? Number 48, sequel to Dusk Demo, includes multiplayer mode and is called a medieval multiplayer demo. Number 49, if you look really hard and you can find a few hidden game discs in E1M1, and then utilize this hidden PlayStation in E1M2. The game's disc is Twisted Metal Black, fully playable game in Steam. Number 50, mode where, and hear me out, instead of big hand hold you hold big guy in you bigger hand. Makes me feel more powerfuler and I can crush him if I so please. Number 51. Number 50. Ah, my favorite number. For number 50, I suggest you give me Ultra Kill Steam Key for LEGO version of game on my birthday. It is tomorrow. Number 52. New achievement called This Guy Go Crazy. You get it for being sort of crazy somehow. Maybe jumps up the bridge and level or something. Something out of left field, really. Number 53. At tier 54, this is tier 54, you get to ask a medieval developer one thing each and they must do your bidding. Only rule is can't ask for more wishes. Number 54. Motorbike. Can drive through levels with speed of Z. Number 55. All-wheel drive and rear-wheel drive swappable options. Number 56. RTX graphics card so I can play with pretty mode on. Number 57. Monster Energy sponsorship replaces all healing items. Number 58. Card game minigame. Number 59. Remember prank I pranked you? Dartboard Oshry face? Put that in game and let me throw new dart weapon at it. Number 60. New dart weapon added. Number 61. Easier mode. Game is too hard. Number 62. Backflip option, like within Dusk. Number 63. Make it so when... Number 64. Skateboard tricks. Number 65. Frog companion guy who sits on my shoulder and adventure with me, alternate to fungus guy. Number 66. The hot dog from Dusk Battlepass. Number 67. The Hamburg of Dusk Battlepass fame. Number 68. William Shatner sex scene. Number 69. Harder mode. Game is too easy. Number 70. Black Labyrinth release date. Number 71. Pick up and carry multiple healing item. Number 72. Brewing pot which turn to healing items into Barathi soups. Number 73. Pot of golds. Can use for buy more soups. Number 74. B-ball net for basketball with orb gun staff. Number 75. Add morale bar. Number 76. Clambering. Number 77. N64 controller. Number 78. N64 controller support. Number 79. Collect pogs hidden in every level. Number 80. Add prone mode. Go prone mode. Laid down in layman term. Haha. Number 81. Eels in the water. Number 82. NVIDIA goo physics like in Borderlands 2. Number 83. NVIDIA hair physics like in Witcher 2. Number 84. Shinier armor. Number 85. Tiny armor. Number 86. Force combat and summoning. Number 87. Diamond Force armor. Paid DLC. Number 88. Add weapon rarities. Number 89. A medieval wonderlands and it sucks just like number 3 did. Number 90. Condiments again. Number 91. Character customization so I can look funny. Number 92. Crossover event with Hatsune Miku and Happy Wars and Happy Wheels all at once. Number 93. Level you up to level 3. This is cosmetic difference only. Number 94. Carry weight limit plus skill tree. Number 95. Funny creature. Number 96. Rats in game in the levels of the game. Number 97. Girlfriend. Not a man. Number 98. Man friend. Platonic. Number 99. Hot sexy hunk husband. Not platonic. Sex. Number 100. Resets you at level 1 of a medieval battle pass. To get to 101, you need New Game Plus route, which gives you the same items, but they are all green in the next tier. Number 101. Elder Scrolls 7 full game. I'll get back to you with the Atom Shop system lickety-split. However, if no Twisted Mustard Balls release soon, then it will be you who gets split. In half. Asunder. In two. Death.
Unfortunately, as a mistake on my part, I had sent that last message on April 1st, the Fool's Day. So, the next day I would specify.
P.S. By the way, that was not an April Fool's joke. I am serious, and I am livid.
To which he would respond with a single K. An abbreviation for the word okay, most likely, but perhaps a mistyping and an accidental send on his behalf. Due to the fact that he was still not specified, I will assume it to be the former. This simple, low-effort response was the last straw. I sent to him what is currently our final correspondence on the 6th.
Dave, I would like to apologize for all of my unchecked anger. I tend to get very worked up when it comes to Twisted Metal Black, and this causes me to lash out in ways that are not intended. I retract every angry face, mean comment, battle pass, and the likes. I truly am woefully sorry for the trouble I have caused you and your acquaintances. However, it troubles me to admit that, without solid confirmation of a TMB Steamport release date come next email, I might not be so clear-headed. In fact, I have concocted a masterpiece video to share with the internets that will paint you as the villain you are. You will be cancelled to the wolves, and also to my ass. Trust me, it's not pretty. Once the world finds out what you have been hiding the perfectly functioning Twisted Metal Bank game PC port from the world, they will be mad. You will be cancelled and maybe worse, maybe others will start calling you more stupid. This is not a risk you are willing to take. I trust you will do the right thing, David. Release the game. and release me from this tricky position. I do not want to cancel you to the internet, but I will do what I must to obtain the means of my ire, which just so happens to be the twisted metal black that you have taken from me. Love, Other Davy. Friend to you for now, but enemy of yore in days to come, if twisted metabolic come not. P.S. By the way, I may have let my rage blind me, but I truly am the greatest fan of Gloomwood Demo, Dusk Demo, and Amidst Evil. Keep up the good work, pal. P.S.S.S. Make sure to get back to me within 24 hours, or I will know you to be ignoring me, and I will produce and make my hit piece against yous. Thanks, bye.
Again, extremely calm and friendly, keeping my anger in check. I offered him one last ultimatum. He, again, failed to respond. As of the time of writing, it is currently April 15th. So, unfortunately and against my own desires, I have been driven to follow through with the video. I am sorry, David, but you have brought this upon yourself. Now, to the aforementioned exclusive information gathered by our own top 10 top team of top 10 scientists in the extended world. The following is hard to believe, as it's just so damn horrible that we even quadruple checked this information from quadruple times the sources, and have found the most accurate timeline of events to depict exactly what David Oshry has done. Or even more puzzling, who he has done. You won't believe this until you see the undeniable proof, and it will terrify you for the future of you and your entire nuclear family. Do you remember Hiroshima? It was a terrible tragedy befell to the country Japan at the hand of one evil, dastardly, medieval scientist named Dr. Alberto Einstein. This sounds unrelated, but it is not, I assure you. Keep this idea in your mind, as I recount you a twisted tale of David Oshry's more scrupulous and hidden upbringing. It was stated that the Oshry was born in the slump of the New York Ranch Basin. This is only a half-truth, as much of Oshry's public facade is. This was only his second birthday! This is hard to believe, I know, but you must accept the bitter truth of this deviously maniacal Oshry fella. For the original Oshry, Oshry Prime, was none other than Albert Einstein. You may be gaping of awe right now, quandering to yourself, how is this related? To what does this of matter? Well, let me spread the cheese upon brain of yore, the cheese that is named knowledge. On the day of 1879, Germany was quaking in its roots. A birthing acclaimed. It was David Oshry. Allow me to slow down. He was given the birth name of Albertus Einsteinius. Now, you may ask how are these the same? Shut up! I'm getting to it. Albert, as you know, grew up in Germany as the local mad scientist sort. He devised despicable contraptions such as gas absorption heat pump, Einstein refrigerator, and a grand murder hotel that he lost in a card game to J.J. Holmes. He was so famous for this shit, but only in his local German country. This is why he was pissed, and then decided to make a freaking nuke bomb. He said in a Top 10 exclusive interview,
I just wanted them to know. Nothing against other people's cultures or nationalities or nothing. Just wanted to drop bomb on them so they would remember who I was.
He actually literally said this to us, allegedly. He then, seconds afterwards, flew into the sky and dropped not one, but 2 nuclear bombs on the Japan country island. I do not condone this action in any way. It is, most frankly, a dick move. That was Einstein, not Dave Oshry. That was not Dave Oshry, and instead, Einstein. I don't get it. How is Dave Oshry Einstein, you ask? I told you to shut the hell up. I'm getting there. God damn it. It was in one terrible night where it stormed and it toiled. The rains pelted his demonstrative workshop like pebbles in the pebble box. He was inventing a giantest egg ever, with which to invent the largest omelette ever. What he did not realize is that his giantest egg ever invention had gone horribly wrong and was turned, actually, into a hugest ever cocoon invention. When he accidentally leapt inside, he was frozen in time and metamorphosized into the evil David Oshry in 1990 in New York in baby form. Then he grew up into a bastard. This is where we are today, but it isn't the whole picture. You see, he retained the connivery of the ancient evil, scientifically madly evil Alberto Einstein. This is where he has been duping us all with his fakery and bullshit. But only partially the reason why. It is also because he is pushing the Masonic agenda. Yes, really, those Masons. Let me explain some more. Once he was a boy, he was like little mad scientist, but doubly so, okay? He took his devious skills to the Freemasons so that he could become their smart guy leader. And he did. He is now the Freemason Poobah, and acts as on their most evilest objectives, which I do not know, because they are so damn secret. But if it's one thing I know about the Freemasons, it's that their secrets are evil! And I do not want to know. Now that you know the truth of this Oshry fucker, this is a call to action for all viewers. If you are listening, scrutinize this bastard. Do not buy his various game demos, and comment on his Twitter posts. Damn you, David! Together, we can stop this man. Or, even better, force him to finally follow through on all his empty promises. And by the way, let the record state that despite everything, I still plan on sending Dave my ideas for the Dusk Atom Shop. I am a man of my word and truly the better man of this winded exchange overall. This has been a Top 10 expose, and I thank you for seeing it through until the end. It's about time that someone revealed the misdeeds of Mr. Oshry to the world. And it's about time he received divine retribution against him, or something of the like. Thanks for watching. Make sure to subscribe to the video and stay tuned for the next video, which will be about various buckets and how good they are most likely. It's a golden glorious Tuesday upon my time of release, so go out there and get some Tuesday sun. And remember, if you're going to play Dusk, make sure you do so upon your ass. Don't cut that Oshry any slack. Thanks, and good night. Allegedly.